Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are doing a film study on I'm being dramatic, not superstar, but probably a star, future star running back in Woody Marks, the rookie for the Houston Texans. This is a long time coming here, man. I like Nick Chubb a lot, but Woody Marks, the college tape really just pops out at you, and we saw it 2 weeks ago, kind of got some touches, more snaps, and we really saw it last week having 2 touchdowns. He had 4 catches for 50 yards and a score, 17 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Keep in mind this Texans offensive line has been struggling, and what Woody Marks is doing, he's given this offense a whole new dimension, and we're going to go through a bunch of different clips in this video, so hit that like button if you guys have not already. I really like this run scheme. You're going to have the center pull. This is not to scale, but basically we have Woody Marks. Okay, now it's just getting a little bit like crayon drawing. But here's what I like a lot about this and Woody Marks. I've seen some Texans fans comparing Barry and Houston. He is very patient. All right, now what sets this up immediately is the tight end hitting number 49. You got your left tackle pulling for outside leverage, but most importantly, you have your center. You also have your left guard just maintaining right here. Take a look at his feet. He's in prime position. And now we got to get our center, who's Jake Andrews, and I'm just going to use positional groups because not everybody knows who these players are. You have your center who's going to pull, and he's going to hit 50. And this is what really makes this play, because we'll actually show you. He gets this block right here, which is critical because what a lot of running backs maybe want to do is when they get this ball right here, they want to maybe go right up the gut on an angle, but you get what I'm saying. I'm being a little nitpicky on myself in this video, so bear with me. This is very good blocking. This is a very good play call, in my opinion. Now, what's interesting actually is it's 3rd and 4, so maybe it's a little bit ballsy, but this is a really, really big block from the center. We see the tight end maintaining this block. This is huge. And then finally, we got the big boy, the left tackle, who's ready to get to that second level and make a block. So uses patience, gets to the outside. Great block here on the tight end. Then you've got your left tackle moving. And here's where it gets interesting. You know, the end of this play, because right here, it's so easy to just judge this. It really looks at this current point that Woody Marks can just go to the left hash or left sideline and just score this touchdown. He's going to cut inwards. See that cut in? But the issue is you got another Titan right here, and he's going to try and spin out of this, and the play is dead. But this is a gain for 15 yards. And once again, this Texans team is struggling on this offensive line, and Woody Marks can do it all. And you still have Nick Chubb, but we're expecting more snaps for Woody Marks this upcoming game against Baltimore. But let's look at more clips. Let's get right into the fun stuff here. We've got a second Woody Marks touchdown. Let me actually get a little bit further, because you're going to have a wide receiver running in motion, and it's actually really small and subtle how these 2 linebackers react. You can see this guy already kind of reacting, but what essentially is going to happen here is we got to run to the left, and let me just glit it a little bit more. You can barely really even see this. It's just a slight hesitation on being on your left foot. But anyways, what we have here is, and I think we'll actually break it down, but we're going left, obviously, right? We got a little bit of a double team. Kind of botching this. There we go. We're blocking left, all right? We've got right here, we've got a double team right here. 86 is hitting the edge. 79 is going to try and get into the second level. And you've got a really nice running lane as it looks right now. The only issue is this linebacker is ready to come on in. So what ends up happening is number 70 here, who's Juice, he's going to get to this second level, and he does it because you don't know what's going on behind you necessarily. He does a great job of moving to this second level. All right, so we've got a great block here from Dalton Schultz. We've got a good block over here, and 70 gets to this second level at the perfect time. Now, what's interesting is you kind of have what looks like, possibly a touchdown right here. If Christian Kirk keeps blocking his guy, you might have a touchdown on the outside. If Woody Marks takes this route, beat him with his legs, but Christian Kirk decides to move inward and block this guy here. All right, so you've got a clear running lane. Now, there's only one guy to beat because Christian Kirk has moved on. So all you got to do, you're a running back, you got to make one player miss. Now, this guy right here, I can't tell who this is, what number this is. He is so leveraged to the left. He is so anticipating Woody Marks to try and beat him outside that Woody just has a nice, quick, subtle little move and scores in for a touchdown. And like I said, I think Juice number 70 right here is the player or the, I was going to say player of the play. I don't think I've ever uttered those words. Player, he's the player of the play here. As far as offensive line blocking goes, getting to that second level. And then Christian Kirk takes care of business with the safety here. He beats his guy on a nice little move, number 18, and it is a touchdown for the Houston Texans. Now, by this point, it is 5 minutes left in the game. Game is over, but beautiful touchdown from Woody Marks and good blocking. This is Woody Marks' first touchdown of the football game, and what I really like about this, first off, he's such a good pass catcher, and it's why he saw snaps a couple of weeks ago. 4 catches, 50 yards, and this touchdown you're about to see here. Really fun play call, and this is, at this point, I think it's like a 7... It's a close game at this point, but basically the whole offensive line is moving to the left. Even Christian Kirk's going briefly. But you've got a player in motion running, and you're going to fake this play action going to the left side. And it's going to get pretty much every Houston Texan defender to bite. Now, he's going to go outside, so this isn't to scale. But it's going to leave Woody Marks wide open in space. But right here, fun concept. You've got all of these players. Look at these feet. Look at where everybody is looking. Everybody is ready. The whole offensive line's moving to the left. Looks like a run play to the left. Simple run play to the left in the red zone. It's not. It's play action. And now the defense has to scramble. And you might even have a touchdown eventually right here on Christian Kirk if he beats his guy, which it looks like he does from this angle. But Woody Marks is he's in space. This is perfectly crafted. This is perfectly drawn up, perfectly executed. And all you got to do is throw him the football, which CJ Stroud does, in space, and nobody's beating him right here. And this is just an easy touchdown for Woody Marks. So I really think, I know the Texans are 1-3, and I know you guys have a matchup on Sunday against the Baltimore Ravens. I'm a little bit biased because I was able to pick up Woody Marks a couple of weeks ago in fantasy. I think I drafted him and made a stupid drop of him because Nick Chubb was getting all the snaps, and people were saying, Dameon Pierce, don't sleep on Dameon Pierce. Woody Marks, by the end of the season, not fantasy-wise, maybe fantasy-wise, hopefully fantasy-wise for anyone who has him, he's just a true diamond in the rough, a true hidden gem here, and his snap count's only going to increase. I just really do like this offensive philosophy here. We're doing a play action, the whole offensive line shifting to the left. You get all of these defenders to bite on it, and it gives you these split seconds. Football is a game of inches, and you got plenty of inches here on this play. All right, this is a really subtle play. I think this goes for 20 total yards here. Now, you can tell there's nobody in the box. It's because it's 3rd and 17. It's 19-0 Houston's way. There's only 5 minutes left in this football game. The box is super light. You can see some feet up here. It's 3rd and 17, and that's the way the Titans defense is playing it. But what I really like here is the vision from Woody. So he catches this football. It looks like there's a ton of space over here. But you've got your offensive lineman ready to block this guy. So instead of making him miss, he slows down. He slows down completely. And you see the vision. So now he makes his cut. 59's got a good block. He makes his cut inward. Now, right here, this is what's so impressive, and it shows up on so many of these clips in this football game. There's how many do we just count? Even counting 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 6-ish players right around Woody. And he's going to make this player miss, and he's just going to, we can't even see what's going on. He's just going to continue to shoot the gap. He's not able to be brought down, and he picks up more yards. And that's the one thing you really notice in so many of these Woody Marks clips from this football game specifically, where it's just kind of like expected yards. He just overdoes it. Right here, it looks like this should be an easy tackle on either, this guy he just juked, or any of these players. There's 2 Titans, or there's 2 Texans. There's like 6 or 7 Titans. And he's able to get past this and pick up an extra 6-7 yards, get him in red zone, and pick up a first down. Before we wrap this video up, I do want to show you what I am talking about as far as just, it looks like the play is dead. It looks like he's about to get tackled, and he makes something out of what looks like nothing. So we got a couple double teams going on here. Dalton Schultz on the edge. Great block from Schultz. But now here's the issue. You're right here, and you got number 50. Now, if you're 50, get downhill and try and bring this guy down. You've also got number 38 right here. Woody Marks hits him with this insane elusive move. And so when we go back to right here, this looks, literally right in this specific moment, this looks like it should be a, oops, sorry, I hit the mic. It looks like it should be a gain of 1, maybe a loss of 1, more likely a gain of 0 yards. And we talked about patience earlier on in this video. Look at how slow he gets. They're at like a complete halt. Makes him miss, get a nice block there from Nico Collins, and you pick up 7 yards. So, even if the offensive line's not holding, if the defense calls the right play, Woody Marks is able to turn a gain of maybe 1, maybe at most 2 yards into 7. And so whether it's next week, whether it's a month from now, end of season next year, Woody Marks looks like he is blossoming into a star for the Houston Texans through the first month of the season. So, folks, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. If you guys want any more film reviews, let me know down below, and we'll see you soon. Peace.